sense of where's legit, where's legit, where's legit. Represent, that's legit. Ask your mom about it. Coldest story ever told. When the storm had hit my home, I was out there on the road, I ain't had nowhere to go. They used to turn their nose, aiming they done, I suppose this the life I chose. Every day, man, it's a show.
Woo! What is up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Hey, welcome back to another Authentic Ears. We are here again, and we got somebody back by I don't know. We've been getting inboxes because they wanted Sterling back on the mic on the ones and twos to say a little things. Hey, welcome, our guest Sterling. As always, y'all, thank you for joining us today. It is Halloween, you guys. So if you out there and you're trying to look at us while you're driving, be safe because the kids is out there. You know, they out there in those streets. But I got some good news for everybody. It's good news for me. Today is my official last day on active duty.
Hey.
I have a new now. Sterling, you can't clap yet because you still got a couple of more months to go. You know what I'm saying? Check us out. How's everybody's day? For those who don't know, I'm Kenya. If you're new joining in, I'm the host here. We had Cam up there, give him on the ones and twos. Cam got some stuff that he want to say. We got Jazz here. Okay, and we also have our guest back by popular demand, Sterling. Y'all in our inbox. So if I want to, y'all can, ask Sterling some questions today. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. But anyway, how was y'all week? Jazz, how was yours? Well, your weekend, your past week since the last show.
It was good, relaxing. I actually completed my 30-day fast today. Okay. Me. But it was good. I just chilled like I always been doing. Now I think I'm ready to get outside a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hey, look, you going outside. Hey, Stan, how are you? Hey, Pam. I thought you was in Iceland somewhere. Hey, brother.
She's back.
She's back.
Well,
okay.
Hey, little bro, what's up?
Look, Cam, how was your week?
Oh man, it was good, man. It was good. You know, me and my frat brothers, we had a pancake breakfast at Applebee's and stuff. We did that, and then Saturday, I've never been skating before, so I went skating out with some of my frat brothers and sorority sisters, and it was a epic failure.
So Cam, hold on. You can't skate?
I have never skated in my life, and when I got out there after that fourth time falling on my hip, I realized, the way my hip is set up, this ain't no 20-year-old hip no more, and so I can't be.
So you can't do the scoot. You couldn't do nothing.
No, I couldn't do nothing. It was just, it was just, you just got to stay in your place, and do what you can, and Sterling, supposed to be my frat brother, have my back. He in there acting like he in roll bounce, little Bow Wow, and them going backwards and all in circles.
Hold on, Sterling. So you can skate, Sterling?
Yeah, I've been doing it since I was a child. I skate real good.
So you one of them guys that, not just guys, but you one of them people that go to the skate ring, y'all get all in the line, y'all be going. Sterling, I need some help, man. I used to know how to skate real good. I don't know what's popping out there.
Come out here. They do adult night on Sundays, 8 to 12.
So you want me to come down there to clean?
Hey,
to get in? Yeah. I'm supposed to be coming down there anyway, anytime soon. But anyway, y'all, hey, if y'all missed us, we're gonna have a recap come up here to kind of get y'all warmed up for what's gonna happen tonight. As y'all know what tonight's topic is. So I hope y'all ready, because I got a whole bunch of. That's probably why I'm still, out here looking, because I got a lot of nuns.
Why you looking is because of what's on your shirt.
Sometimes
My
you got,
worst behavior.
but sometimes you got to be on your worst behavior, Cam. You know, to let people know that this is who you are. You know, but my worst behavior is Jasmine. I think I done got better over the last.
I think you have.
Yeah. My worst behavior ain't what you think, but that's you, Cam. You think that's why I'm still looking.
Nothing is promised to me and you.
I can't.
Why don't
I can't stand you. Shirley.
What's up? What's going on?
So you think I'm still single because of my shirt? Tell the truth, man. Just give it to me. I'm ready. I could take it.
I mean, just from a short period of time I have met you,
I could take it.
you probably scare a lot of people off. You're probably too aggressive for some people.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you say that?
I'm surprised why you acting like you shocked.
You know why? You know darn well you're aggressive. You know you're aggressive.
Hold on. Why would you say that?
You look like an alpha female to me.
What's the difference between an alpha female and a Bravo female? What's the difference?
It's alpha female to me is that you don't deal with bullshit. Like you very straightforward. This is what it is. You're not gonna tolerate certain shit. You know, and some men can't deal with that. You know, some men.
We need you to be willing to compromise some standards.
Some men want you to be submissive, and I don't think you're that type of woman to be submissive.
Well, I'll have you know, I do have what people say a strong personality or whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. But if y'all look that up, you know, Google it while y'all on here, strong personality. And I'll jump right into that category. I want y'all to Google it so y'all can be like, yeah, shout out to the strong personality women. I have been told that I'm people assume that I'm aggressive until they actually get to know me, especially someone I'm in a relationship with. But I know probably coming out, people be like, oh, well, not people, guys, because I don't talk to people, I talk to me. So yeah, but Cam, you concur with this mess that Sterling talking about?
I'm not talking no mess. I mean, you already know what it is. Hey, don't act like that. You already know what it is. You already know.
Cam, you concur?
Cam, just be straightforward.
Hey.
You
know we rate things in the TP and U, right?
Okay, let's go.
Got to go with the U, man.
Sean, don't be telling Cam. Don't be telling Cam to be quiet. Don't.
Hey, proceed to the misfire pit for retrain.
Hey, hello, hi. I got to get some of that food that TMI keep on talking about. I do.
But you know what you need to get? You need to get some of this conversation we finna get into. So that's what.
Anyway, we finna run this recap real quick, and then I'm gonna
on it.
I gotta come back for that, Sterling. I'm telling you, I gotta come back. So hey, let's see this recap real quick.
This Antoine girl, I don't know who this is, but he said Black women need to understand to get a good man or be treated right. It starts with acting right as a feminine woman because there can only be one man in a relationship. I got something to say. This new feminine and masculine, we weren't talking about that a couple years ago. Now all of a sudden we're talking about feminine and masculine and stuff like that. Real bosses know how to lead and follow, man and woman. So in a relationship as a woman, sometimes I might have to lead my man. That does not mean I'm trying to take on his role, but there's some things that I have to do that I have to lead and I have to know how to follow. And I just hate that Black men, if this is a Black man, it's kind of sad, but he has to keep emphasizing Black women like we are constantly the problem. That's one of the problems why our relationships don't work, because instead of working together, we find the fault in one another and then just go butt heads. That doesn't make sense. Do you want a Black woman or do you not? And if you desire a feminine woman, what is feminine to you? All women are feminine. We're women. So how do you say, oh, Black women need to be feminine?
Well, Jazz, you went in on one, but all women ain't feminine because I seen one in the gym.
But she lived
it's a personality trait, kind of, sort of. All women are feminine. They have like women, but some men bring more feminine out of the woman. If you creating a safe space for this woman, she might just be a little bit more feminine. If you some kind of man, she might have to wear the pants. You can't get mad at that. If you're doing what you're supposed to do as a man, maybe she could just rest in her feminine energy.
So I got a question because Jasmine has something to say. So that actually tied back, and actually I didn't even really think about that when I asked the question earlier. You know what I'm saying about, why I'm still
Chandra, don't be co-signing on that stuff Jazz talking about.
They co-sign it because it's right.
They right. So I feel like that in a relationship that I do have a strong personality. I admit now, that I done seen and I done been brought back to reality. Shake your head, Sterling. But if I have someone that is actually, I don't have to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But if I got to take care of everything myself, then of course I'm gonna have a strong personality. Okay, I seen Sterling. Sterling, what's up with your eyebrows raised?
I didn't see the comment come across the screen.
Which comment? From Bold and Driven?
It meant to act like
y'all concur with that.
It's a bunch of sensitive men out here. I see it all the time.
That's a fact.
It's a bunch of sensitive men, and I don't know if it's because they was raised different or they was raised without a man they like, but it's a bunch of sensitive men.
Yeah, I'm mad at all them ones that be showing the pictures. Now, now brothers can't get good booty shots now on folk. You got people that's exposing folk. So you right.
So do you think, where do y'all think the sensitivity come from in this new age?
I think that's just individual dictate, just on individual, because everybody ain't that way.
I was raised by a woman, and I just think the culture has changed.
Okay.
I think everybody is open to their own opinions, open to accepting certain things now. So it's back in the day, it was like, hey, you can't show emotion as a boy. You can't show emotion. You got to be tough all the time. Nowadays, it's like these boys are like, I don't want to say it, but it's like they act like girls. Like, they want to be around the girls all the time. And I think that's where that whole gay stuff coming to play. Is like,
so you think it's not enough?
It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough strong men in these boys' lives.
Okay.
That's what it is. Not enough strong men. I think the black man or the black father has been taken out of the household so much to where it's like they don't have nobody to look up to.
Okay.
Also on social media, it's like I see stuff on a daily, like it's okay for a man, not just a black man, it's okay for a man to go on social media and dress up as a woman. Or it's okay for a man to get on social media and put makeup on. Or it's okay for, so it's like society has made it to where they can accept anything. And to each his own. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. But I just feel like, society has made it to where it's okay. That's it.
Because it wasn't okay back in the day. You remember back in the day, them bull daggers used to be on the down low. You know what I'm saying? Right. They weren't just wide open like that. Back in the day, they'd be like, it was just rumor. Hey, I think what's the name of bull dagger? That's what they used to say in the country. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just wide open.
Yeah, I mean, because I had a homeboy growing up. His name was Jonathan. Everybody knew he was sensitive. And excuse my language for saying this. I know but everybody used to call him a faggot. Like, you a little faggot. That's what we used to call him back in the day because it wasn't normal for a boy to act sensitive.
Yeah.
So it's like, but now you say that it's like, oh, you don't like the gay community. No, I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? And I have been out to establishments where I've been around gay men.
Yeah.
And they know, don't approach me like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't carry myself in a way to make you think you comfortable enough to even say something to me in that type of environment.
You know what? I'm gonna say this because I have a few male friends that are gay that live that lifestyle, and they don't approach straight men. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be straight up honest. Like, they don't approach straight men. I've never had a conversation with them. If I'm looking at Cam, they're like, "Ooh, we look at him too." You know what I'm saying? I've never experienced that from the friends that I actually have. But these are older gentlemen. you know, and so they're not projecting their lifestyle onto other people. If you like them, you like them. If you don't, you don't. But they're not going around projecting their lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, onto other people and forcing it, you know, forcing it down anyone's throat. For me, I feel like do what you want to do. I don't care. I guess being today's my last official day, you guys. Being in the military, it really opened my eyes to a lot of things because the way I grew up at home, we didn't see a lot of that. When I say it was slim and none, it was slim and none. But when you become a leader, you have to learn different cultures, different background, different.
I get that, Kenya, but I think the problem was like Q said, man, what people do is their business. They got the right. But when you start forcing it down other people's throat, then that's when I find the fault in it. I'm not knocking you for what you do. I'm not trying to force my lifestyle down your throat. But man, you know, when you get, you know, we live in a world where people are opinionated. They're gonna say what they say. They're gonna think what they think. But man, they'll have your whole network shut down if you say something about them, and then want somebody get in their feelings. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I feel like it's only the problem. You have the right to do what you want, but I don't feel like you have the right to force it down a lifestyle on other people. That's what I have.
So do you think the straight community, heterosexual community, try to force their lifestyle down the ones that are in that life?
I don't think they. So I have seen certain people try to force it, like, oh, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta be comfortable with yourself. If you constantly talking about a gay person, that means it's something. It's something you want to know. You trying to figure out, hey, I may want to experience that, you know, but you're too scared. You're too scared to come out and say it. So now you want to force your negativity on somebody and say, oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. No, I'm not gonna continue to put like force somebody to say, hey, you should be a straight man. No, that means I'm curious. I'm not curious about that shit. Keep that shit over there to the left. I'm not worried about that.
Jazz, what you think?
I agree. But I think we all kind of play a role in making people, because like you said, opinions are opinions. We all kind of play a role in trying to tell someone something, even when it comes to religion, you know, and I don't want to hit it, but I'm going to say it, you know, sometimes we try to tell people, oh, you know, this and that. I've had people say to me about, oh, there's witchcraft, or don't do this, don't do that, and you should go this way. I think in life, you just find what works for you and go that way. We don't really have a right or a wrong answer. I'm not gay. I don't have anything against gay people. I have gay friends. But I do feel like it is a point of it where they're forcing it a little bit. I'm not going to say a little bit, a lot, because they done came out talking about Robin off of Batman was gay. He got a boyfriend. I'm like, what? When did this happen?
Yeah,
so I'm like, okay, wait a minute. You know, and I think with kids, when kids are involved, it's a lot to go into play with that. You know, they can't escape it when they supposed to be just making mud pies, riding bikes, and just having fun, going to the skate rink and having fun. It's like we're speeding up time for them.
Yeah.
And then
I just don't
when
really like
comes
touching
to
it
them educating or putting it out there about the LGBTQ community, it's always kind of like in a sexual way. It's never in like, okay, this is just my friend, da 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 da, and they're gay. It's always, oh, this is a girlfriend and let's kiss. This is a boyfriend, let's kiss. And I think the way they're in the introduction of it to the children is confusing. It's a lot.
Yeah. A comment just came up. I think she said, I want to say her name was Green.
That's her Melinda out of San Antonio. Her Melinda Moore Green.
Yeah, she had a comment up the way she was raised. I was taught early on as a child to be accepting and do not judge. And I guess that's where our generation, I'm not sure how old you are. I'm late 30s. Our generation, it just wasn't, I don't know if it wasn't talked about or it was just like, let people live their life. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, in our generation, Kenya, you know, kids stayed in kids' place. Yeah. And they didn't get in grown folks' business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now, well, you know, when we shifted the left and right limits of what we let children do and what we let children be exposed to, then I think that's where the problem starts. You see what I'm saying? So I just choose not to be honest, man. I just really choose not to even touch it, you know, to be honest. You know, people got the right to do what they want to do, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean, just like we talked about 2 weeks ago on the other podcast, social media is like it's killing everything. Like there's babies having babies, right?
Yeah.
So if it's, say for instance, it's Halloween. I seen a post on social media where this woman had a child walking around in a BBL costume. Like the little girl was acting like she just got
man. It was sad.
Had the little big butt, the boobs. This child's only about 2 years old.
Yeah.
Walking, it's like they're teaching their kids wrong from the jump. They're not allowing these children to make their own decisions. And that's saying they go back to can't talk about religion. I don't want to get into religion, you know what I'm saying? Because my dad was Muslim, my mom, you know, was Baptist. So it's like people are forcing stuff on these kids, not even allowing them to make a choice. You know, even like I got a homegirl right now, good friend. She had a child by a dude, and apparently she always been gay. So she had a child by a dude and never had a relationship with the guy. She just had a baby by him and then married a woman. So it's like you have a son seeing two women, you know, in a household doing certain things. So it's like he sees it at a young age. So now you're like, okay, that's fine, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if the kid necessarily says that it's fine. I think it's all about the education portion of it, though. Because a lot of people, I think, especially like how you saying about the young lady with the baby, if you know better, you'll do better. You know what I'm saying? How was her upbringing? You know, we can say, what is she doing? But how was her upbringing? A lot of what we know today is what we learned back then, but a lot of it wasn't right. So we're also parenting children while unlearning behaviors that we thought was right. You know what I'm saying? So we have to kind of, I'm not saying like, you know, that's right. I think it all goes into the education portion of it, you know, and then like you said, social media plays a big part. It's easy to go on social media and be anything you want to be. Anything you want to be. You can wake up and just, you know, be anything you want to be.
For real.
And like our topic today, I got some non-negotiables.
To educate more on it. I'm not in the LGBT community, but I have friends that I love and adore, and I still support them. But I think it comes with the education as well. You know, and the respect, because they're not laid up kissing and doing all that in front of my children because they understand these are kids. So it comes with like the education of it.
I agree with everybody, you know, and like I tell people, like as parents, you can teach your kids all day long, you know, what's right and what's wrong. But once they leave those doors and head out for the day, you don't know what they experience or what they get into. So it's like you can say, oh, my dad and mom said this is right and wrong. But once I get to school, I see all this craziness.
I could do whatever.
I could do whatever.
I could do whatever. Just like I could do. Look, we all can always do whatever. But are we gonna do whatever? Let's get to the topic, y'all.
Thank you. That's what I want to talk about.
Let's get to.
Why you want to talk about it? So
you want to talk about it? Dating, the non-negotiables.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because we could do whatever. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a little game. Hey, if you're here and you're watching us, hey, drop something in the chat. Subscribe to Bold and Driven, like, and also share. But hey, drop your non-negotiables in there.
Yeah, I want to see what y'all non-negotiables are.
Look, we're gonna go around the horn. Cause see, I already know that y'all up to some. That's why Sterling is back here by popular demand, because I already know that y'all got some shenanigans going on.
But why it gotta be shenanigans though?
They are. No, they probably not. Jasmine, name one non-negotiable for you.
Cheating and lying. Non-negotiable.
So if you meet a guy and you found out that he done lied, it's a wrap for him.
It's out of there.
He out of there.
It's out of there.
He don't get no second chances.
Yeah. No. I don't think lying and cheating right there, that's my top. Because I want a husband. It's no magic switch that you flip when you say, okay, I'm married. I can stop lying and cheating. So that's gonna be that's the deal breaker. You know, if you already lying and cheating, it's like, come on now. I'm not gonna what are you lying for? I'm not gonna get a belt and whoop you. Like, what are you lying for? You have no reason to lie to me.
So you could just pretty much be honest about who you are and give you the opportunity to say, yes, I want to deal with you, or I don't want to deal with you, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, Sterling, come on. Hit us up.
Trying to place your insecurities on me.
Woo!
Yeah. Fix yourself before you come to me. Fix yourself.
Oh.
So what
Now, when you say
insecurities do you
fix
think?
yourself, what you mean?
Yeah.
Like some people just very insecure of themselves. I know I can't laugh. And we got some people on here, you know, but some people are very insecure of themselves. So they feel like, okay, I'm gonna take my insecurity and place on this man just because I'm with him. No.
So do you mean that as in, say if I'm not insecure about myself, so it don't matter because I think I'm the bomb. Look, for real, if you don't like yourself, who else gonna like you? But say if I've been cheated on before and I am always accusing you of cheating. What do you mean?
Don't bring it this way.
Don't bring it that way.
Every man is different. You can't sit up here and go off of your old relationship and say, okay, I've been through this. So now I'm not gonna get this man 100% because I've been through this before. No,
okay.
I feel like
you
need to have self-love, fix yourself before you try to get into another relationship.
Really fat arms, non-negotiable, bold and drip.
Fat arms. Well, I'm out because my arms.
We had a whole conversation about this. Me and Cam, hit us up with one. What you thinking?
Well, to be honest with it, right? I came. My mom, like I tell y'all, she raised 3 boys on her own, and I kind of clung to my grandfather. So everything that he done as a man, that is what I felt like.
Yeah,
he was who I wanted to emulate, and he was a man's man. My grandmama didn't pay no bills. Because like I told you, like when we discussed last time, a lot of people don't like to talk about roles, but I think roles are a bad thing because roles are not to diminish or make somebody feel like they lower. But just one thing that I'm just not doing no more, and y'all know that I said, I'm not paying all the bills no more. I used to did not believe in a woman paying half the bills. I would look at a dude and say, how can you call yourself a man if you're going to ask a woman to pay half the bills? But based off historical data that I just had for me, I refuse to do it again because a lot of women will save their resources, and then when a relationship don't work, they can go out and dip.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now you got, I've been paying all the bills, doing everything that I'm supposed to do. You got your bread, bye, deuces. I'm just like not doing it no more.
Okay.
I'm not.
I feel you. Okay, so I'm gonna go to one. Then I want Joyce's to come back up for. She put gaslighting, and that's a big thing for as making. Yeah. You the problem, but you get mad at me because you got caught cheating. Now we arguing about me buying some weed. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it is having your ex having access to you. They can call whenever they want to. Y'all are hee-heeing and ha-haing on the telephone, kikiing and all this mess. That's a deal breaker for me because that makes me think that y'all still have some type of relationship going on. Sterling got his hand raised. What's up, Sterling?
If she ain't the mother of your children.
I agree with you. There are boundaries when it comes to your ex. But I don't think that because I'm with a woman, I should cut everybody off that I knew before you. I shouldn't do that.
Okay,
what I mean, like cut off talking about friend wise. I should not say, oh, I can't talk to you no more because I'm with this woman.
I didn't say that. I said having access where you can actually you could call whenever. You can do that whenever. It's exes that anybody that they know. If I see you periodically and I talk to you, okay, and what? But why would your ex? Why are y'all on the phone every day together? And then all of a sudden y'all close friends. Why?
That's too much.
You know what I'm saying? Why? That's just kind of like how I feel about it. Like when you have that type of access, then you're still rekindling that relationship. Then it goes to sneaky conversation. Then it goes to how I missed you and all this stuff. So I don't think that you should have that much access where y'all are on the phone conversing every single day. They're an ex for a reason. And I'm not talking about, I briefly dated them and it didn't go anywhere. I'm talking about y'all lived together, y'all coexisted in the house, y'all paid bills together, whether Cam paid them all or not, it don't matter. Stuff like that. So
ain't nobody laughing at y'all.
Why not? Okay, so McDonald said, so Cam, you rather she leave broke?
Next question.
What you mean leave broke? Like, no, what Cam is saying that he should have to work every day and pay every bill. That's what he's saying. Like, I got it. Back in the day, a man's supposed to pay all the bills. I got that part. But no, if we both working, we can build together instead of one person be broke all the goddamn time. That's it. That's all he's saying. That's it. Because at the end of the day, if we decide to go our separate ways, we're gonna go to court. What you think the judge gonna say? Hey, sir, you're gonna give this woman this. After I've been doing all this shit for all these years for you, now I gotta give you something.
I got to give you a portion of the retirement. I got to get. Now the thing about it is, now let's backtrack now. Now,
Okay.
if you were that wife, you followed me everywhere. You took care of my kids while I was out there doing that year in Iraq. You held a household down. You know what? I have no means. I have no issue with relationship going left. Hey man, this woman, she sacrificed. She wasn't able to set herself up for no retirement. So taking care of my kids. So you know what? She do deserve a portion of this retirement and half this house and half this. I get it. But for the ones, y'all know which cases I'm talking about, Kenya. You've been in the game just like me. You've seen a lot of people.
I haven't had anybody to pay all my bills. So I don't know. I haven't experienced that. But I asked somebody about that, and I want y'all to weigh in on this. Somebody told me I had to go 50-50 because I wasn't giving 100% of myself to that person. That's why they didn't want to pay all the bills for me. I don't know what the deal is, but I guess when I came into relationships, it was already, I don't know. We just never talked. We never talked.
I just don't like this was my view of it. And you know, like I said, I'm gonna try to make this as clean as possible. I don't feel right as a man asking this woman to cook for me, clean for me, if we married or whatever, you sexing me, blah, 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 blah. And then when it's time for the rent to come, I'm asking you what half the rent at. That just didn't sit right with me. It didn't as a man.
Changed now, Cam.
Because the thing about it is you'll go out and a lot of times you don't have that same era woman no more.
But it's the women that you're picking.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to completely blame the woman because sometimes, like I said, a lot of times women have the right to be like, I'm not happy in this relationship, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what you're doing. I can dip. But the thing about it is, if I'm talking about the ones that are able, we won't work, but you are able to stack all your bread.
Because Morgan, I do not know how to pronounce her.
Her name is Hermelinda Morgan. That's my homegirl from San Antonio.
Sharing funds and being used is different. I 100% agree with that.
Yeah,
when I am,
but key word, she said sharing. Sharing don't mean paying all the dang bills.
It don't.
It don't.
But like Deidre, who is that? Dika? She said that should be talked about before y'all even move in together.
Yeah.
So
that's a conversation that needs to be had before you even move in with a person.
What's up, Sterling?
I'm not paying nobody bills unless I'm married. I'm not paying your bills. Now, if you come to me,
can't even give me 100 on the light bill.
Oh, wait. What I'm saying? Let me finish. You come to me and be like, "Hey, Sterling, I'm kind of short. Can you help me?" That's fine. But I'm not gonna be in a relationship just paying bills because we're in a relationship. No, I'm not buying you no Birkin bag. I'm not buying no Gucci bag. I'm not even paying for your weed. No, you get all that shit yourself. No, you get it yourself.
You ain't gonna even pay for the hairdo.
You want to get my hair?
You get that shit yourself.
So we gonna ask Sterling. What's another non-negotiable? You ain't even doing it because you got the mic. You on the hot seat. Non-negotiable.
Jealousy. You can't be jealous, man. Like, people gonna be in your DM. People will come at you. You gotta be, confident with yourself. If you know that that's your man or that's your woman, and you know he coming back to me every night, you shouldn't have no jealousy at all.
I'm gonna have to. I agree with you. I agree with you on that one because it's the response.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Because everybody, you can be in my DM all day long,
yeah.
But if I don't respond to it, then you should have to worry about it. Because I had dealt with women before, like, why does a woman put a heart picture on your picture? What the fuck does social media got to do with me and you?
Because a lot of people live their relationship through social media.
No, social media.
That's a non-negotiable for me. Don't live our relationship through social media.
You can't. That's non-negotiable because if I'm coming to you every day, we wake up in the morning, we go to bed tonight, and we have a strong relationship.
Okay.
social media should not tear that apart because somebody liked my picture or somebody say, "Oh, that's a fire picture." I have dealt with that before, and it's crazy.
But you know what, Conquest, we live in the times now, man, where a lot of women, I ain't gonna say all y'all, because like I say, a lot of y'all know y'all self-worth, but a lot of these women, they want that extra reassurance. Why ain't you put our picture on social media? I don't feel like I gotta do nothing for social media. I'm not dating social media. And that's one thing about it. You do have some females that feel like they want that extra reassurance. You should go off what I show you, because that's what's fact. You know what I'm saying? Not about what people seeing.
Don't touch your phone.
Yeah, because Joyce knows she probably got like 10 dudes she texts.
Don't touch your phone.
I'm playing,
If
Joyce. I'm playing.
She can text 20.
Now, let me ask you this, Kenya and Jazz. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Right? If you're in a relationship with somebody and they do not post you on social media, is that a deal breaker? Is that like y'all?
No.
That's good.
I've been there before. So no.
The last 2 relationships I actually had, we ain't post. I think it was a snippet on social media, and I think somebody else posted that picture. Like it was like a picture with all of us, you know what I'm saying, together or something like that. And I feel like to me it becomes messy. You know, because then somebody will be talking, he was in my inbox, or he was in my inbox, or he tried to talk to me. We talking about what's going on now. Did he try to talk to you last night when we was at the movies? You know, so to me, social media, I'm just not a big social media person where I want everybody in my business. I'm not going to post everything that I do. So please don't follow me too much on social media, because I might say I'm at this bar, but I really was at that bar last week and I just posted the picture this week and tagged it. And that's because I don't need the world following me, and I don't have to have validation from people. So that's just me. So
same with me. Don't post me on your social media. I don't have to.
And then you look at it. Then next thing you know, you ain't talking to her no more. Now I got to go take all them pictures down.
Yeah, because the last guy who posted me on social media, he embarrassed me. So don't post me on your social media. Okay,
so is that a deal breaker? I always say don't embarrass me in public.
Yes. Don't embarrass me, period. Yes. What you don't treat me or have me feeling one kind of way, and then behind my back it's something totally different. That's embarrassing. Because even if it's not on social media, I represent you.
Yeah.
If you out here doing something different, you got me looking crazy.
The thing is, if you out here doing something different, that's in public. Whether it is behind closed doors, because the girl is snickering at me when I walk by. What you was finna say, Sterling?
Well, wait, the dude, sir, you about what about the dude that's in my house? That's we're not finna do the thing on dudes, but the dude that's in my house, where the girl, she smashing 2 of the dudes, he up in my face at our party. Y'all kiki and ha. We ain't gonna play that with the dude. You sitting in there, I'm with the girl thinking I'm the dude, thinking I'm that dude. She smashing 2 dudes in the party. We're at the same place.
So are y'all in a monogamous relationship?
Nah, man. I'm just coming back off what you said, because you were talking about how dudes do
this. Because if she's single, she can do what she want to do.
I ain't talking about single. I'm talking about I came to the party with you holding hands, thinking I got me a winner, and them niggas looking at me like, you know what I'm saying?
Winner, chicken dinner.
So let me ask you this: is this a non-negotiable? If you have a long list,
it's gonna be on some mess today. What?
If you have a long list for that guy you're dealing with, you got a long list, meaning that you smash some people.
Oh, Lord.
Is that a non-negotiable?
What do you mean?
What you do before me is not my business.
Thank you. It don't matter.
I want to know what you mean, though, Sterling.
How many people? Excuse my language. How many people have you fucked before me? Is that a deal breaker?
No.
I don't ask.
That's not my business.
Where was you at? Because we talked about this, the body count.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Me either.
I don't care about body count either. That was before me.
Look at Cam, because Cam cares, y'all. Cam cares how many bodies have entered the funnel of love.
Cam, what was that face for, though?
But honestly, though, like how many women can you really come across and they don't have a couple bodies.
Well, you saying a couple, man, but man, you don't be wanting to. No, I ain't gonna say that because never mind. Y'all go ahead. Man.
You don't want what? No woman that's
man. I don't want to marry the woman that's ran through, man.
But by saying though, you don't know that unless she tell you though. She may not tell you that she ran through a couple.
How would you know?
But why would you ask though? Like
I ain't saying I asked, but sometimes information just come to you.
But why would I?
Why would I pissed about their body count? He do.
Yeah.
He ain't going. He ain't going.
Say for instance, me and Jazz dating, right?
Yeah.
Me and Jazz dating. We sit at home watching TV. All of a sudden, I come out and say, "Jazz, how many people you had already before me?" That's like
you and my ex-husband.
That's a turn off. That's a turn off right there.
Because, I ain't say about asking. I'm just, I don't know, man.
So you're saying, I'm gonna say it. You can't turn no hoe into no housewife. So you're saying knowingly know that this person done slept with the whole hood.
I'm saying knowingly, the key word. I ain't asking.
Knowingly. You know that she done slept with the whole hood.
That's it. I just can't do it. I can't.
Do it. But why does that matter though? Like, why does it matter?
Is it because you feel like they're gonna laugh at you, or you just know that this woman?
Man, I just ain't gonna be kissing you all in the mouth and all. The whole neighborhood done walk the dog with you. I can't do it.
But she may feel the same way about you though.
I'm a man though. It's a double standard word.
Oh, Lord.
What do you think? Really? So men can have.
Let me tell you this, Kenya. Come out. Now let's go, Kenya. Let's just go this. And I'm gonna let you speak, right?
Let's just do it, Kenya.
All right, Kenya.
Let's just do it.
We in a neighborhood that me and you both live in. I'd have smashed 100 chicks in that neighborhood. And people know it. You'd have smashed 100 dudes in that neighborhood. Who gonna be likely to get married first?
Are we dating now? In front of the
No. I'm saying, okay, now everybody know that me and you both are been off the chain in the neighborhood. But now we ready to settle down. Who you think gonna be how many dudes, if we staying in that geographical location, who gonna be like, well, she used to be that way, but Kenya ain't like that way no more. I ain't worried about how many times her face been glazed like a Krispy Kreme donut. I'm still gonna marry.
Okay, so Cam, I'm gonna say without even actually saying where I grew up, it's a lot of girls that been ran through out here in the Rock Town, and they're married.
Yeah.
You know,
but a lot of times them dudes don't have a lot of options.
What are options? Because a lot of times y'all get with these so-called high class hoes,
and they be the worst. They be the worst.
You look at this girl, she got this. You thinking that she all that, and they're horrible. So for somebody that's probably been through some stuff, and I don't promote being promiscuous, but you never know what went on in her life until she find that man that could take her out of that. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad she can find that man, but it won't be me, is what I'm saying. Because we talking numbers.
Next topic. Inconsistency. No cap.
Definitely a deal breaker.
We're gonna talk about this no cap with Cam real soon because he out of control. Inconsistency, which I don't like nobody inconsistent. And even when I'm dating you, if you inconsistent, I'm probably just still talking to you now because I be bored sometimes, but you don't have a chance with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a chance at all whatsoever. Not gonna happen. So what's up, Cam?
No, we're not saying that.
I mean, inconsistency is good because, you know, like they said, well, Captain Cam said it before, but you do everything you got to do to get the woman. Then once you got her, you know, you don't continue to do those same things.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Because that was I feel that as a man, that was one of my flaws as realizing that, you know, I should have always been in that mindset that, hey, now that I got her, I shouldn't stop dating her. Yeah. Because I think if I would have kept that mindset of I'm continuously dating her, I wouldn't have got complacent and been like, I already have her. I ain't got to do this no more. I ain't got to do that no more. So I think it's, you know, that, like I said, that's like, it's me as a man. I can't speak for other men, but that's where I went wrong in a lot of relationships because my representative wasn't present.
My representative was
you know,
I'm laughing because she said Tony Braxton said just be a man about it.
I mean, I think you should continue, whether you know, as girlfriend, boyfriend, y'all in a tight relationship, or if y'all married. I think that dating part still should be in play. Like you should still have that mindset of dating.
I agree.
Like, yeah, that's my wife, but I'm still dating her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make her feel a certain way. But we keep on going about more non-negotiables.
Look, because you got something to say. So, Jazz, what you got to say? Because
I'm here for I'm dating. So I date.
Okay.
And the men that I've come across are very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. And I'll say one of my other non-negotiables is people volunteering lies. Like, say for instance, I'm just saying this from experience. I was talking to a guy, he would just offer, and I'm like, I'm cool, I'm chilling. Why offer but still don't come through? Be a man of your word. If you tell me one thing, that's the one thing I'm looking for. So for me, if you're not a man of your word, it ain't nothing I can do for you. Because I'm going to need you to come through. If you saying this is what you're going to do or how you're going to do something, I'm going to need exactly that. Especially if I'm not asking for it. That means you volunteering a lie. Because I didn't ask you for that. So you just volunteered a lie to me. I don't want
you think he just saying stuff just to be saying stuff?
Yeah. And I think for me, being a single mom, a lot of men have this thing where they think I want to be saved. So they make this thing of where it's easy to volunteer lies. Oh, let me just tell her this because, she wants that. It's easy to say something like that. And I'm just like, no, you didn't even have to say that. You consistent and you volunteer.
I see that a lot of times with, I ain't even finna be exposing people, but people will volunteer a lie in a minute because I ain't even finna talk about the lie that I done got told. But anyway, my hot water still don't work. I'm just saying I just need to cut up just a little bit, but he gonna be dismissed. Let me stop. Okay, Cam, what's up? Let's talk about it. Non-negotiables for Cam. We already know body Cam.
Ladies, please do not get offended by this.
Oh Lord, he's gonna say so.
If you got more than one crumb snatcher, I can't do it no more. I can't. I cannot. The thing about it is, it's like, if I bring a woman into my world, I'm accepting everything. I'm accepting you. I'm accepting your kids. Your kids are going to have my best interest. And first of all, you shouldn't have brought them around them if you didn't trust me to have their best interest. But the thing about it is, it's like, I don't want to have to constantly be critiqued about how I'm disciplined. As long as I'm not beating your kids, you can see I have the best interest. And the thing about it, I'm not finna fight with a woman about that anymore. I'm not, because the same thing about it is when my kid come down here and he around you, he gonna be dressed. He always gonna be respectful to you, and I'm gonna fix things on site. You see what I'm saying? But I don't have that freedom of maneuver when I'm dealing with another dude kid. You see what I'm saying? I have to, and the thing about it is like I don't want that issue. I just don't want to deal with it. I'm not gonna bring a whole bunch of kids to a woman, and I'm not gonna allow another woman to bring a whole bunch of kids with me. I could do one because I can't force something on you. I got a kid, so how can I sit there and say I don't want a woman with no kids? I got to be realistic. I have a son.
So that's a complete deal breaker for you if she have 2 kids.
2.
I'm not doing it, especially if one of them a girl. I'm not.
Oh, why?
Huh?
Why, Cam?
Because the thing about it is, it's on me. It's not on the woman. I haven't learned how to, and I can admit this as a man. I haven't learned how to raise a girl and understanding the emotional aspect of it. So I'm not going to set myself up for failure from it. I was in a relationship with a girl that had a daughter. I thought I was doing my best, but it was certain things as that man I shouldn't have done. I should have took different approaches when it comes to raising. So until I can be more well-rounded, because I know I do outstanding with a young man, and I'm confident in that. That's why I don't have that problem. But as for dealing with a woman, I still need some work. You see what I'm saying?
Terry, Cam, you got a brother. I'm single.
So that's just me being honest as a man. It's like, because when I look back on the last few relationships that I had, and I didn't, when I had a little girl, you know, being sympathetic to understanding that the little girls are more emotional and things of that nature. So it's more of a hit on me as a man, that my failure of education. Maybe I need to go out and get more parenting training on how to deal with a young woman. So that's why I'm saying it's no hit against girls saying young girls that are y'all bad or nothing like that. It's more accountability of me as a man saying I need to be more understanding of what you say. Oh yeah, I got threw off by the comments. Sorry about that. Never mind. And that's just being real talk. I hope y'all can respect that. But that's just me as being a man. You know, that's just me being as a man, that I need to be more educated on how to understand how to raise a little girl. And also, you be worried about, like, you know, what if the little girl don't like you and then she go and say, Mr. Cameron touched me. Then I got to be on the defensive. You see what I'm saying? Because you're going to automatically believe that kid over me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, it's like, it puts men sometimes. I know who I am as a man. I know I'm not going to touch no kid, but I am a disciplinarian. I can see how sometimes when I do some things, I may not be liked. And then you say, Mr. Cameron touched me. I don't want to expose myself to that. I don't want to be.
You just gonna be single for a while and just not.
It's a lot of girls out there that just got a little boy, and we good, man. We gonna go dab it up. We gonna go play. We gonna go do what we do.
You just made a valid comment. A boy can say that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then
she said, just date a woman with grown kids. Get you a woman that got some grown kids.
Yeah, go back to Natasha comment. She said that her kids are grown, so she don't want to raise. I know I don't want to raise small kids. Me and my friends, we have little bitty kids. So it's like an age cap on the kids that
you know what, that makes more sense. Can I throw something in the end on that with them grown kids?
What?
You know, them hysterectomies, you know, it's good to go too, though. When they got grown kids with the hysterectomy, that's an extra winner for me. Just to throw that out.
Goodness. Oh, Cam, we gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that right now because we're gonna get our topic. Sterling, what was you gonna say?
Cam, you crazy, bro.
I
have another non-negotiable. I mean, that's just me. I feel like sex plays a big part in a relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't do that once a week. I feel like if me and my woman in the house and you cooking breakfast, let me put my head between your legs and let me go ahead and bend you over real quick. Like, that's the type of person I am. Like, I want to be very sexual.
See, Sterling, now they gonna be in our inbox asking, "Are you single?"
I want you to go ahead and give me some natural moisturizer.
Some bacon and eggs right now for you.
Like, I feel like you should be able to do that with your person. Like,
I agree.
Like, sex plays a big part, and I like my shit to be moisturized with natural juices. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
oh my goodness,
that's what it is, man.
You're talking to the ladies. Oh, look at them. They're talking about
listen, that's what I like. I feel like you with me. We busting and moving real quick.
So you saying that just true intimacy, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, Terry is on here because see, y'all is cutting up today on our next year. Terry, put Terry comment up there because she got something to say.
Listen,
Your
what
joints
Mr.
need to
Stan
be
say?
hard on command.
I'm that type of person. I feel like, hey, babe, let's go ahead and do a sneaky link real quick for lunch. That type of shit, natural juice. Yep, natural juice. It's good for you. They're good for you. They're good for you.
I
agree. Hey, I'm telling you.
So true intimacy where you know that she's willing and ready whenever you are. And y'all can actually enjoy that. So do you think when a man don't get enough, no excuse for cheating, you think when he's not getting enough at home and he get that little bit of attention outside, it'll cause him to stray?
I'm going to say this. I will let you know, hey, we need to step it up a little bit, right? You be like, hey, Sterling, I got it. I understand. I appreciate you letting me know. If you continue not to do it, all right, that gives me a reason to say, hey, I think we need to go ahead and go our separate ways.
So you would just leave the relationship if you weren't getting enough.
Yeah, because it ain't a justification. It's not, we're not kids no more. It ain't a justification just to cheat. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, Deidre. If I'm not getting it on a regular, I'm gonna feel like he's getting it from somewhere else. Is that necessarily true, or do that mean if he work hard, he may be tired? He can't.
He be tired because, man, y'all know black men don't cheat, and I'm trying to tell y'all that.
Everybody don't have a sex drive.
Okay, hold on, Cam. I know about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black men that's all they do
11,
is
12,
cheat.
13, 14, 15.
They serial cheaters.
The key word I said was men.
So only boys cheat.
If you in that, when I was out there doing what I was supposed to, I had a boy's mind.
Okay, so you're saying the mindset, not in age.
Yes.
What's hunching?
You don't know what hunching is, Cam?
Let me get you on game because I know you from Philly. You from Philly, so we taking it down south right now, Sterling.
What hunching is?
Have you ever heard of clothes burning?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
That's hunching.
No, we're not doing that.
A whole lot of friction.
we not doing that either, man. You ain't gonna put no fucking burns on my shit.
But it ain't gonna burn you.
That's not what.
No, it ain't literal burn.
But Jasmine.
No.
On the
But
first
then
day,
you saying that you have to have this from this woman, that's a non-negotiable for you. Now you're saying this with your woman. So say if you meet a woman and y'all are in a dating period and you guys become intimate and then the sex just isn't good. Is that a non-negotiable, or are you teaching this woman how to? Because you're new to her.
I don't have sex before marriage, so that don't apply to me. So I don't know what y'all got.
I'm not teaching you nothing.
I ain't teaching you, Sterling. I'm with you. You gotta already come prepared. This is not the daycare facility.
But this is your new body to this person, so you're not gonna teach this person.
Listen, you supposed to learn that woman's body. I'm not saying that you supposed to sit up there and be like top guy, but what I'm saying is like, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you how to suck dick. I'm not.
Just tell us how you really feel, Sterling. Tell us how you really feel.
You should be telling me how to put my mouth down there. You shouldn't be like, oh, put your tongue here. No.
Oh, Lord.
No, listen, I'm 40 years old. I don't got time for that. I don't have time for it. You come to my house like I told Cam. Cam, you already know, Cam.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now. Some of these men, y'all need instructions.
Yeah,
that's fine. I don't need instructions. I'm ready.
I'm at a loss.
Y'all think because y'all did it to old Bianca real good that Karen like it this way, the same way. You can't. Everybody's body's not the same. Everybody don't want that thing DJ. So you can't. It's different strokes for different folks.
Exactly.
I think some men, the ones that are well endowed,
right? Pam.
They don't be knowing what to do. They be on some bam, bam, bam type stuff, and
because they doing it because you remember that hot dog down the hallway analogy? That's why they doing it.
Someone said, can we give suggestions? What kind of suggestions are you asking for?
What suggestion you want to give? Do you want to call in? You call my number right now. You want to call in?
Oh my God.
Today? Hey, I'm on it today. I was quiet last time. I'm on it today.
Look, Sterling giving numbers out.
Listen, I'm on it today. We can have a conversation.
She wants some suggestions of what I want to hear these suggestions because like I said, everybody ain't doing it the same. So her man probably liked it a certain way, and here you might like it another way. Some people like it quiet, some people like it loud. So if which way are we going? What are we doing?
Let me ask you. So we being very open right now, Jazz. How do you like it? Yeah.
Come back to the camera.
You're very open right now. Jazz, listen.
You opened yourself up for this one. I don't know what to tell you.
How you like it, Jazz?
Don't answer me, Jazz.
Talk to who? Oh, she wants to know how to talk to what?
Jazz,
I'm going to answer that.
How you like it,
my brother is on here. And that's my sister above you.
They grown.
Y'all get in the DM because I don't even want it. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to jam. I I got that Bible in here somewhere that Mama left me.
Jazz
I'm
about
gonna
me.
open that for
Jazz
you.
about me to come to Dallas real quick.
No,
I'm playing.
buy weed. You don't even buy hair weave though.
What?
You
That's
come over here,
borderline.
you don't have to buy a bundle or something.
But Jasmine, that's borderline prostitution on there, honey.
That's like me giving you $40. You want me to give you $40?
No, I don't want 40, baby.
So I say what?
I need more than that.
Hold on. It was a comment up there, but I done forgot it. I don't even know what it was.
This dang on Sterling. I'm not gonna play around.
Dude, y'all gonna have to move.
But somebody said they want suggestions on how to talk to it. What are we talking to? Do you want a man to talk to you during sex? Some men are quiet finishers. We don't want nobody quiet.
What's the suggestion?
So what are we talking about?
Suggestion?
You want him to talk to you. You want him to talk to you because some men talk through orgasm. Some men don't. That's a different type of level. Some men don't get there. Some men don't know that.
Yeah.
And then some men aren't open when it comes to sex. Some men like different things, but they be scared to explore different things. So what is it? Everybody is not the same. So we can't do it all the time.
My opinion. Like the station.
Well, I know it's one good thing on here that
Somebody
there has not been no capping going on here, so that's a good thing.
Look, we might start some capping. So, do y'all think as collectively,
yes,
what's the number one deal breaker? Cam don't want nobody with no whole bunch of kids.
No, that ain't the number. That ain't the number one. That ain't the number one though. You know, I think the honor to me is really, you know, outside. You know, I done had my time, you know, having fun with jokes and stuff like that. But real honest, it's the honesty. You know, the loyalty. You know, compromising on being honest and compromising on loyalty. If I can't get those, those are immediate deal breakers for me. And that's just, you know, no jokes aside, being real now. You know, knowing that I have a woman that's honest, even if it's something that I may not want to hear. And being loyal.
I'm sorry, y'all.
If I don't have those are non-negotiable.
People blow it. Yeah. Sterling, you are out of control today. As always, you could get the most on Authentic Ears. This is not scripted. Continue to watch Bold and Drip. You know what I'm saying? I would say number one, I say collectively, number one, honesty, loyalty, and respect. I'll say our conversation, those are like the top ones that we actually, everybody kind of hit on and kind of say, hey, without these things, because if you don't have that, then you can't even move forward into a sexual relationship, into a friendship or anything like that, because it's going to always be some lies. I feel like that this conversation is not over. We need to do a take 2 on this coming up real soon. That's how I really feel. That's how I really feel, because Sterling went down the rabbit hole. Him and Jasmine on here acting up. Cam always on some mess.
Cam always act up.
But Kenya, when I first met you in person, what you tell me? You told me not to be shy, be very straightforward.
I said that.
You told me do not be shy. You said come with it.
I thought you was just like almost an altar boy, but now I see on this day.
I'm
okay, hold
on.
Value or bring peace. Okay, a woman does not add value or bring peace are the top 10. Check this out, guys. Y'all gotta be your own peace.
Yeah,
if you
you're right, because the only peace there is the peace we make. You know, you make as an individual. I do get that to a certain extent. But you can't try to take away from it though.
Huh?
I think what he's trying to say is you can't try to take away from it. I understand the only peace I have is the peace I made, but you can't be one of the factors that's trying to take away from it.
But why would she be taken away from your peace if you're presenting peace and you're supposed to be the head of the household?
Because I can't control your actions. I can only control mine.
When you come in with a certain attitude, a certain aura, and it's not peaceful, then she's not going to be peaceful, whether you saying something or not.
You have the effective communication to talk about, try to get an understanding of what's going on with your man and how you can be a teammate, your his partner to help his situation where, you know, if he's upset about something, you're his comforter.
Is he communicating? Because if he's just coming in with an attitude and not communicate, how can I be his peace?
Because you got to be willing to listen to understand and not listen to respond.
I said, but he ain't communicating. What is it to understand?
But sometimes, just like you are, sometimes we just a person need their space for a little while. Okay, I'm gonna give him his space. You know, like I said, you never know, and then re-engage the situation a little later.
You got to be your own peace, and men, you got to bring peace into the household if you want your house to be peaceful. We can't go around expecting other people to be our peace, to make us be peaceful. You got to bring peace into your household. When you bring hell into the house, when you bring making your woman feel insecure, as in you're not dating her like you was when you was actually dating her because she done gained a little weight or something like that, then that's not bringing peace into your house. So of course she's probably gonna nag or whatever you call it at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, what you think, Sterling?
Well, my number one is trust. I think that's a big one, is trust. Also, as far as peace go, like y'all said, you gotta have your own peace. Because you gotta be able to have self-love. You know, you gotta know that you are complete with yourself before bringing somebody in that situation anyway. Because you're not complete with yourself. It's like, why even get involved with somebody and you still trying to find yourself? It's like you wasting time. Like, you know, and then a lot of time people get in relationships because they see other people in relationships.
Yeah.
Oh, I see my girlfriend has a relationship. I want to be just like that. So they're gonna accept anything. They're gonna accept anything from a man, or they're gonna accept anything from a woman.
Okay.
Just to
They
say,
just can't be alone. You know what I'm saying? You always can feel like you need somebody. You know? And then that's when that compromising come in that we know that we talked about a while back.
I have another non-negotiable, but I'm not gonna say it though.
You gotta say it, because after you say that, we're gonna go ahead on and get into some no cap with Cam. You ain't gonna say it. You gonna force us to do a take two.
Take two.
We're gonna be forced to do a take two.
I mean,
I think we're gonna have to do a take two because we drug it out a little bit too long.
Yeah, just ask the viewers. Let's ask the viewers. We gotta do a take two. That's it.
Stay tuned for a take two. But hey, y'all, check this out. No cap with Cam.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, Authentic Kids? It's your boy Cam coming to you from Arthur Heights, Texas. And today we introducing my new segment. It's called No Capping with Cam. So what we're talking about is that we're going to go out and I'm going to have different topics, and we're going to find out, is the individual capping or not? So without further ado, producer, can you run?
Because y'all are getting them BBLs and them men are not paying no attention to you. You still not getting covered. You still not getting nobody's provision. You still not getting nobody's problem solving. You still not getting nobody's protection. And you still not getting nobody's procreation and love. You still ain't getting it. You still ain't getting it. That didn't maintain a relationship. Because if it did, y'all would have relationships and you don't. That's not what maintain a relationship. Men know what maintain relationships. They just want you healthy. That's all they want. They just want you healthy and pleasing enough to his eye. And they want you feminine. And they want you beautiful in here and out here. They want you not on demon time. They want you able to love and support him. That's what he wants. Because that's what he need. Your BBL is not worth anything to him. Not now, not 30 years from now.
So while this woman was just preaching this good gospel that we just heard, it just lets y'all. I just want y'all to know that a lot of the physical aspects of it, as of men, we really don't need that. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all to be our peace. You know, be our helpmate. We don't care. You know, I ain't gonna lie. The visual is good for a little while. You know, you go out, you got the, you know, the big tail, the fake boobs. Now I understand some women, you may have something happen and you have to have the surgery or things of that nature. And I get that, you know what I'm saying? But in reference to, you know, doing the most all with it, when you look at a lot of women that's doing all that, that's not really like what the man wants. Because I know with me as a man, when I want that woman, I want you. I don't care about, you know, if your tail is big or your breasts are oversized. I care about your character. I care about how you treat people. I care about, you know, your respect for others. I look at the relationship that you may have like with your mom. You know, I understand some people have some parents that was mean to them, but if you have parents, because I know if you disrespect your mom, I know you're not going to really care about me. So the thing about it is a lot of these people that's going out there doing the most, they really not getting what they need. Men understand what we want. And that all we're asking is, ladies, just listen. Just like y'all want us to listen to us about what y'all want. And BBLs, I just feel like it's just not it. And so I will say this woman is definitely not capping, and she's preaching that good gospel. What do you think in the comments, listeners? And that's just my no cam, no cap for today.
Guys, hey, you guys, I want y'all to like, share, comment on this video. Let us know what you think about Cam No Cap. Let us know what you think about this segment. Hey, subscribe to Bold and Driven, you guys, if y'all have not done that. Tomorrow it's going down again, Mr. TMI. He always got some hot stuff going on. Thank you to our producers and stuff in the background. Natasha, we love you. We love you. We love you. As always, tune back in tomorrow, 8 p.m., Mr. TMI. You know what I'm saying? We got it. We got it. We got it. Hey, we out of here. Comment. No cap with Cam. Tell us what you feel. Tell us what you think about it. Oh my goodness, these comments are coming in. I don't even know what to say. Like, they coming in so fast, we can't even close out.
Look, I'm like
Okay?
this, like, oh my God.
Look, she is not capping.
Tell me what y'all think about the segment No Cap with Cam. You know.
All right, y'all. We out of here. We love y'all. Holla. Bye.
Bye.
Real raw, real event, that's just it, yeah. I've been by 30 days since I was legit. Real raw, real event, that's just it, yeah. I've been by 30 days since I was legit. Real raw, real event, that's just it, yeah. I've been by 30 days since I was legit. Real raw, real event, that's just it, yeah. I've been by 30 days since I was legit. Represent, that's legit. Ask your mama about it. Coldest story ever told. When the storm had hit my home, I was out there on the road, I ain't had nowhere to go. They used to turn their nose and